Hello everyone, we are going to learn about JSON Web Tokens today. You might have used or heard about JSON Web Tokens. So we are going to see what is JSON Web Tokens, what it can do, how it can be created, and what is the structure of JWT. So let's take an overview first. So what is JSON Web Token? JSON Web Token is an open standard which defines a secure way for transmitting information between clients as JSON object. JSON Web Token, or shortly JWT, is used to send information which is verified by digital signature. Because of its complex structure, JWT is usually used in HTTP authorization headers or in URL query parameters. Now question arises in our mind is why we need it. So JWT is used for client authentication widely nowadays, and we all know that authentication is one of the most important part of any web application, and the best known solutions to authentication issues is OAuth 2.0 and JSON Web Token nowadays. Now let's check the JWT structure. So JSON Web Token consists of three parts: header, payload, and signature. Let's check each part in detail. Header. It has two parts: token type, which is JWT, and hashing algorithm, which is being used, such as HMAC SH256 or RSA. Here is the example header. So this header declares that the encoded object is a JSON Web Token and that it is signed using the HMAC SH256 algorithm. Now base 64 URL encoding of this JSON is the first part of the JWT. The second part is payload. The second part of the token is the payload, which contains client information. We can say user information also. The claim contains the information which we want to transmit and that the server can use to properly handle the authentication. There are three types of claims: registered, public, and private claims. Registered claims are predefined claims which are registered in the IAN JSON Web Token Claims Registry. And public claims are custom claim names that are required to be collision resistant. Their names should be prefixed by URL or user IDs to create a safe namespace for them to avoid collisions. Private claims are custom made and used to share information between two different parties. These are the claims that we can define ourselves, like user IDs, user roles, or any other user information. Here is the example payload. Again, the payload is the base 64 URL encoded, which will form the second part of the JWT. Now the last and third part is signature. So you can see the algorithm here. So what this algorithm do is it joins the header and payload together with the period sign. To get the JWT signature, the data string is hashed with the secret key using the hashing algorithm. The signature secret key is held by the server, so it will be able to verify existing tokens. Now let's put all these three components together: header, payload, and signature. We have created all these three components. So now we just have to combine these three components with period sign. So base 64 encoded header dot base 64 encoded payload dot calculated signature, which will form the final JWT. You can try creating your own JWT through the browser at jwt.io. Now let's check how JSON Web Tokens work. So look at this picture. When a user makes login to the server generates a new access token and it will return to the client. Now the generated access token will be passed with each subsequent request either in query string or in header. Server validates the token, and if it's valid, it will return the information to the client. That's it. Thank you.